just sneaking in on your left is Dan McKellar.
There he is, the boss. How are you?
Yeah, you got a smile on your face. Congratulations. Gutsy win, huh?
Yeah, gutsy. Like resilience is one of our pillars, and I think we saw it in spades there tonight. But also complemented with really good composure.
The second half, is that what impressed you the most?
Yeah, I think so. I thought our finishes were outstanding. Frost off the bench, Nos Lonergan just had real impact, both at set-piece defence and as well as just their foot speed around the park. You know, I think there was some big moments there, and obviously Banksy's charge down was a huge play.
Yeah. Hey, mate, we were talking before with Tom that no, the coaches never want to do those interviews coming out of the sheds, right? But you actually told us exactly what was going to happen in the second half, and it happened. So how do you, how do you know that you've got that message across inside the rooms with the players?
I think, mate, you can see it in their eyes, can't you? You can tell when they're on and when they're engaged and it sinks in, and you just got to make sure that the message doesn't change too much, too often. It's pretty simple about our approach, and it was not a whole lot different to what I spoke to them about during the week and pre-game as well, So, yeah, I'm glad that we just came out in the second half and executed.
Dan, you know that by now that I am the master of stating the obvious. I think I did exactly that at halftime. I said, you really want to play well the second half because you got blokes leaving. But did that play a part? Were you able to harness some of that emotion being here on such a big occasion for those guys? Yeah,
like when I spoke to the boys pre-game, I actually wasn't going to talk a whole lot about tactics. I've rammed it down their throat all week with the assistant coaches, but obviously the conditions, so we needed to adapt a little bit. But we just spoke about, the connection and the bond within the group. And, we talk about it a lot, and people in the stands needed to make sure that they saw that tonight, that brotherhood of that mateship. And I think at 14-3 down with a red card, it really come to the fore, and that's probably what I'm most proud of.
Are there any other moments that stand out? Like for me, for instance, the red card and then seeing the character of your boys and how they sort of just, they came together and it almost put some fire in their belly. Was that a moment, or was there anything else that stood out to you that you're truly proud of from that effort?
Yeah, I think how they were at half-time, just with their composure, we weren't rattled. And even before half-time, we managed to get some points on the board. We just needed to get in the right area of the field, and our discipline was hurting this, and obviously allowing Geordie to put scoreboard pressure on. But so I'm certainly proud of that, and I'm just proud of those big efforts that as I said, Banksy's charge down. I just love those sort of plays because there's zero talent required for them, and there's such big moments in games, and we capitalise off the back of it.
The Brumbies for a number of years have managed to find a way when there's been an injury to a key player. Rob Valentini, for a couple of weeks there when he was first injured, it was pretty obvious that you missed him. But you've had players, we spoke to Tom Hooper earlier, you've had players stand up.
Yeah, we've missed Bobby, there's no doubt. I think Tom Hooper's been brilliant. His work ethic, and he's going to be hard to replace if Bobby's right, if he's right this week. So, the Blues, we were 20 seconds away from upsetting them, and we weren't great against the Crusaders, and obviously over at Moana we had an off night and the opposition were really good. So hopefully Bobby's back on deck. That hamstring looked to be pretty good last week, so I'll get the saw balloon out if I have to give him a rub down to make sure he's ready to go.
Hey mate, can I ask you, why'd you go for Hooper? He's not a like-for-like for Valentini, and you've got other options. We were talking about it before, and he's been, I've never seen him before. He's been outstanding, you know what I mean? So what made you decide him?
Oh, he's got an unbelievable engine, and he gets through so many quality involvements. And one thing he's worked on, so he came to us from Bathurst, about 125 kilos, heavy, and always had a big engine. He's got down to about 118. His athleticism, his footwork and leg drive on his carry has been a real positive, and then he backs it up with 20-plus tackles, 20-plus breakdown involvements every week. So, he's been superb.
What about the Blues? I mean, you basically had the blueprint to beat them here a couple of weeks ago. They got you just at the death, but it was all about physicality, winning that contact area. Is that what next week is based around?
It'll be no different. You look at tonight's game and all the games, conditions, there's a lot of dew around. Auckland will be the same. It's a grind, isn't it? Finals football, there's not a whole lot of pretty rugby being played, so we go over there really confident.
You came over here with a big smile. Do you get to enjoy the win tonight before you look forward to the Blues?
Yeah, I will have a couple of bent spoke beers in the sheds and enjoy those. And you got to enjoy these moments. That's what footy's all about. And we'll go and sing the song with Quinzo.
Well done, Dan. Thanks for joining us, and it was a tremendous effort.
Yeah, thanks guys. Cheers.
All right, Dan McKellar. That